All right, guys, what's going on? Right now, we're watching the Louisville versus USC game. First bowl game I'm doing a live play-by-play on, just because this is the first one where I'm really interested in actually doing. It's the Holiday Bowl between Louisville and USC. Obviously, we're cheering for USC. But yeah, Louisville's ranked 15th and 10-3. USC's unranked at 7-5. Oh, Louisville's quarterback Plummer may be down. Yeah, so this is the DirecTV Holiday Bowl, by the way. So, decently big bowl game. Obviously, the one I'm looking forward to is on Friday between Kentucky and Clemson in the Gator Bowl. Pretty sure it's what it's called. So, Brock Doman, he's a senior, 6'2", 225. And yeah, he's the starter now. Brock Doman. So here we go. It's a wide receiver handoff on an end around, and it's a gain of maybe one. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Let me lower this a bit so I can see it better. Yeah, by the way, after this stream, I'm probably going to upload a mock draft. Looks like Plummer's coming back in. Jake Plummer. 3rd and 12, so it was a gain of about 2. And score is 7-7. I started this in the second quarter because I didn't know if I wanted to do a play-by-play on it or not, but I'm deciding to. So, yeah. So, 3rd and 13 at the 40-yard line of USC. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Ball's hiked. He drops back to about the 49. Throws it. Caught. Quickly tackled. Maybe got 4 yards. 4th down. USC had a decent. No, I can't lie. They had a terrible year. I mean, they had a decent year compared to like a lot of programs in college football, obviously. But like, this was a team that had national championship aspirations, and they went 7-5. And a big part of that's just them underperforming. I mean, Caleb Williams was healthy, at least for the most part. They had some good weapons. It's just they didn't live up to expectation. By the way, this will be a touchback on the punt. So USC ball. Caleb Williams is not playing, by the way, obviously. So 10-20 left in the first half. 7-7 is the score. Who is USC's quarterback that's playing? Yeah, who's playing quarterback for USC? Miller Moss. I'll look up some information on him. Because like I said, I didn't know if I was going to do play-by-play on this or not. So apparently this is Miller Moss's second year with the program. And yeah, he just hasn't gotten much playing time, mainly due to Caleb Williams being there. But he has already scored a touchdown, so he's not doing too bad. I'm pretty sure USC are underdogs in this game too, which is understandable. I mean, Louisville has a bunch of their starters playing, including their quarterback. USC doesn't, but yeah, I mean, we'll see, I guess. Also, North Carolina and West Virginia's game just ended. West Virginia won 30-10. So, that's interesting, I guess. What bowl game did they win? The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Hey, West Virginia could be a good team, man. Now 8-4 in the regular season. Bowl game puts them at 9-4 to finish off their season. I mean, hey. I can't wait for Friday, man. I want to see Kentucky play football again so bad. But speaking of Louisville, let's talk about them a little bit. They really had a great but disappointing end to the season. I mean, they were that team that dark horse college football playoffs, possibly. Then they lost to Kentucky, and it just all went downhill. And they did have, like, those two, they have two bad losses. I mean, we'll look it up here. They had three losses. The three losses was to Pittsburgh, Kentucky, and who else? Florida State. So, like, they lost to a bad Pitt team, a okay Kentucky team, and then obviously a really good Florida State team. But even then, that Florida State team was playing with their third string quarterback. Louisville's always scored more points in this game with 7 than they scored against Florida State. But anyway, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20. Ball's hiked. Play action pass. Deep ball. Caught. Down at about the 45-yard line. It's going to be a game of about 35. Number 24 for USC called it. My bad for not knowing his name. I'll actually pull up the losses for both teams right now. That was good. Yeah, that's the Louisville 45, 1st and 10. And ball's hiked, high snap, handoff, and it's a gain of about 2, maybe fought up for an extra yard. All right. I mean, yeah, wow, that's crazy. What a catch. I mean, that was a picture-perfect thrown ball, too. That was crazy. They'll say gain of 2, so 2nd and 8 from the Louisville 43. 9:07 left to play in the first half. Play action again. Looks like they're going deep. And it's incomplete. No flags. Riley, number 3 for Louisville, making a great play right there, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 8. That was good pressure by Louisville. I mean, it wasn't like great or anything. That was a bad overthrown ball, though. The ball was definitely overthrown. He's going to want that one back. That was, I think it was Mekhi Lemon who caught that for them, by the way. Excuse me. 3rd and 8. They're at the Louisville 42. Here we go. Running back goes, and it's going to be a check down. He's going to go up the field, get the 1st and more, down at about the 30. Yeah. Who caught that? That was number 15 for USC, who is number 15 for USC? I'm more in the Dorian Singer. That's who caught that. 107 passing yards for USC, only 40 for Louisville. 75 rushing yards for 21, though. Louisville with it. And here we go. That's a touchdown. They've caught. Got separation. Touchdown. Taj Washington. That was a dart, too. That was amazing. Let's see what happened here. He just got bent. He just got bent. Yeah, that Louisville play, I think that's quick. Number 29. I think that's what I went on the back of his jersey. He just got bent. Wow. That is wild. That was a moss. An extra point's good. 14-7. Wow. That was beautiful. Great pass, great catch. Kind of mossed him. So 14-7. That's the score. Oh, that was a great throw by Moss. Hey, that backup quarterback's looking nice, man. Genuinely. Miller Moss. He's looking good. And he's only a redshirt sophomore. That's what it says on here. So, yeah. But like I was saying about Louisville, they went 10-2 in the regular season, but man, really, honestly, they should have went 13-0. If we're being totally honest, because let me put this down real quick. Because think about it. In their 3 losses, it was to a Pitt team that I think finished 4-8, right? That was 4-8. No, 3-9. My fault. So you lost to a Pitt team that finished 3-9. You lost to an unranked Kentucky team in your last game, so they were 6-5 heading into that, and now Kentucky obviously finished regular season 7-5. And then you lost to a undefeated Florida State team, but a Florida State team who also had a true freshman third string quarterback playing. So you lost to a just flat out bad team, a mediocre team, and a really good team who was without their starting and backup quarterback. Those are not great losses. Honestly. Pitt is just a flat out bad loss because one, it was in your conference, and two, like I said, the team was 3-9 or finished 3-9. You were one of their 3 wins. You lost to Kentucky, who I get it's rivalry week, anything can happen, but at the end of the day, Kentucky was on a real decline. Pretty sure we started 5-0, finished 7-5. So, that ain't a great loss. And then you lost to Florida State, who although finished 13-0 and about to face Georgia, are on their third string quarterback. Jordan Travis was injured, and then their backup got injured. So yeah. Taj Washington. Okay, Taj Washington, he's a senior. He may be a mid-round guy in the draft. If not early round, honestly. Because he is really good. But here we go, the return. Solid return. Well, with 8:01 left in the first half, it's 14 USC, 7 Louisville. Louisville's losing by 7, obviously, and they have the ball. So, Caleb Williams is on the sideline, but he's not playing because, obviously, he's already declared for the NFL draft. So, yeah. But here we go. 1st and 10 from the own 26. Ref's getting ready. Jake Plummer is 5 for 6 for 36 yards. There you go. Play action pass. Ball's thrown. Caught. Tries to stiff arm. Great tackle. Maybe gets 5 yards. 4 or 5. 5. Louisville needs to run the ball more. Their running game's been working, so at least from the stats I've saw, I don't know why they're kind of going away from that. But hey, drops back, throws it 1-on-1. It can go either way, incomplete. That's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Incomplete? Yeah, I mean, that was great. That was good defense. I wouldn't have been mad if they would have, thrown a penalty, but they didn't. So 3rd and 5, 7:24 left. Louisville About to go 3 and out. They're 4 for 6 on third down, so they've been good, but they've struggled here recently on it. And here we go. Jake Plummer takes it, drops back. Under pressure. Gonna throw it off the receiver's hands, incomplete. 4th and 5. So with that, USC is going to get the ball again. Louisville's offense is going slow, man. I mean, Louisville's offense has struggled. Second game in a row. I mean, like I said, against Florida State, they only dropped 6 points. Against Kentucky, they were good. They had 31. It was mainly just their defense. Excuse me. And, yeah, I mean, they're just struggling right now. Ooh. Oh, the punt was deflected. The punt was deflected. USC is going to get the ball at the Louisville 18-yard line because the punt was deflected. Okay, yeah, wow. Well, USC's already well in the field goal range. Ball at the Louisville 18-yard line. I'm going to move this a little over here so I can see it better. 7:09 left in the first half. 1st and 10, 14-7 is the score. Here we go. And Moss kept it. Moss looking for the end zone, and it's off the receiver's hands. I said looking for the end zone. He threw it at the 2, but it would have been a touchdown if caught. Picture perfect pass, really. Low-key probably should have took off with it, though, but it was off the receiver's hands. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So 2nd and 10, like I said, USC's already in field goal range. So if they play their cards right, they should take at least a 10-point, 17-7 lead here. But they're looking for a TD, play action. Moss under a bit of pressure, going to scramble to his right. Under pressure, throws it, caught. 5 or 6 yards right there. I think 6. There's a flag. Wow. Louisville's offense ain't moving the ball at all. They are. That's the second straight. Wow. Louisville just committed a penalty, so it's going to be. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got a little scrappy there. Yeah, it's a holding, so. Louisville ball? I mean, Louisville gives USC a 1st and goal. That would have been 3rd down, too. This is USC's backup, too. That's what's crazy. USC's offense is moving better with their backup than Louisville is with their... Oh, sorry, baby. Than with Louisville's starter. Louisville's got to figure out these offensive stuff. Here we go. Ball's hiked. It's a play action. Throws it. Caught. Touchdown USC. Kyron Hudson with the catch. And touchdown USC. Louisville being overrated. Louisville just keeps falling for the play action. USC's ran a play action for like half of their offensive plays at least, and it's worked every single time. Like, they keep falling for it. It's good. 21-7. And backup QB Moss has 3 TDs. 3 TDs in 1 half. A redshirt sophomore backup. Is this his first career start, too? I feel like this is Miller Moss's first career start, right? I'm checking. I don't know if this is his first career start. I'm checking. He's appeared in 11 games in his career, but I don't know if he started one. I can't tell whether or not he started one. Let me check chat, by the way. I forgot to do that. Seems like it's working. We'll talk it. And he hasn't even has he even appeared in a game this season? I don't know. He's having a great game though. Great game. One thing I've noticed too is that Louisville's defense has struggled near the end of the season too. Only gave up 16 to Florida State, but they had a third string quarterback. Against Kentucky, they gave up 38. Against USC so far, they've given up 21 with 6:30 left in the first half. Like it's been rough for them, man. It's really been bad for them. Granted, though, Louisville's defense has had times where they've just flat out not been great this season. Week 1 against Georgia Tech, the defense gave up 34. Against Boston College, Louisville won 56-28, but still the defense gave up 28. Uh, Against Pitt, the defense gave up 38. Gave up 24 to Virginia, which gave up 31 to Miami. Gave up 38 to Kentucky, and now they've given up 21 to USC. So, this has been a okay defense, but nothing great. As Louisville's special teams unit makes a good play, gets up to the 27, 6:22 left in the first half, or 6:21. Yeah. Mellon Moss is having one heck of a game. He already has 3 TDs, and we're still in the second quarter. All right, well, here we go. Louisville's going to need something here. 1st and 10 at their own 27, 6:21 left in the first half. 21-7 USC's the score. Jake Plummer's only 6 for 9 for 41 yards. No TDs, no picks. It's a running play, and there you go. Their first run in a while, and he gets up to the 40, to USC's 40. So that's a gain of about 23. Or 33, pardon me. I don't understand. Why did they start going away from the running game? They're passing, they've passed the ball, I think, 2 more times than they ran or something, and they have a bunch more rushing yards. They've gotten some, and they go back to the passing game. It's a good gain. Nice little stiff arm gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Like I said, I never understood why they went away from the passing game. Their running game was working. It wasn't like being picture perfect or anything, but it was working for the most part. Better than the passing game, at least. That was a good play, though. It'll say 8 yards, so probably more like 7.5. 2nd and 2. Jake Plummer hikes it. Handoff. Gain of about 2. That's going to be a first. Like I said, their running games worked. I don't know why they started going away from that. I feel like the problem with Louisville is that they feel like they have to get the passing game going every game, even when a running game's working. And to me, at least, that's just simply not true. But here you go, Jake Plumlee takes it. It passes it. It's caught. Gain of about, I think, 8. Huggins Boost caught that for Louisville. Gain of 6. Pardon me. So, 2nd and 4. Plummer hikes it. It's a handoff. Going to take it. Gets a gain of about 4. USC can't really stop Louisville's running game right now. Louisville's running back already has like 70-plus rushing yards and a rushing touchdown off like 9-10 carries. And there's still a little bit over 3:40 left to play in the first half. They've done a good job stopping the passing game. Jake Plummer's 8 for 11 for 55 yards. So here we go. It's another handoff. Here we go. He takes it. Great cut. Gets a gain of about 6 or 7. Why did they... Like, I'm a Kentucky fan. I understand Louisville wanting to get the passing game going. I do. But why did they start going away from the running game? Because, like, it worked. It's working right now. And USC's like 14 with a 2nd and 3 right now. And they run it again. There you go. Takes it about up the middle. He either got a first down or it's 3rd and inches. They'll give it to him. First down. So 21 USC, 7 Louisville is the score. A little bit over 2:40 left to go. 3rd and 1. No, 3rd and 1. It's another handoff. He got it. May have got 2 yards actually out of that too. So first down. Yeah, first down. Running game for Louisville's working. I don't know why they went away from it. Here you go. And it's going to be a QB run. And he's going to get in. Touchdown, Louisville. Evan Conley, number 6, gets the TD. That guy went fast. Yeah, so Conley gets the TD. Hold on, Dennis. I'll add to your comment following after this extra point. That's good. So 21-14. They're about to go to commercial break. So and now I'm gonna tell you the real reason why they think why they wanted to get the passing game going. Because they don't want to lose faith in their starting quarterback. Because when your starting quarterback's having a bad game, if you keep trying to run away, he didn't know. If you keep running the ball, you're afraid they lose confidence. Here's the problem. Louisville's running game or passing game at one point, it was USC had 101, Louisville had 47. Rushing wise, it was Louisville had 76, USC had 21. So I that's why I don't understand it, because they went 2 or 3 drives, right? Before this, they went like at least for that what I caught like 2 or 3 drives in a row where they barely won the ball. They just tried to throw it, and they would be complete, but it'd be for short yardage. My point is, why didn't they fully commit to that one heavy attack? Because they dug themselves into a hole by doing that. Because the score is now 21-14. Because the score was tied. Louisville was over midfield. And it was 7-7. Started the second. They passed it like 3 or 4 straight times. It never worked, really. And they were forced to punt away. Next drive, they tried to pass it. The exact same thing kind of happened. They were forced to punt. Then this drive, they went back to the running game. Touchdown. That's not a coincidence. The running game is good. USC's secondary is not bad. I want to point that out. They do not have a bad secondary. But USC's run defense is terrible. At least compared to more of the better Power 5 schools. It's terrible. So, I don't know why they tried to pass it for so much, because their running game was working. But, yeah. Because what I don't understand is why, and the game's have to come back on, so I'm going to get my little words here, but I don't understand what the point of trying to, because Jake Plum is throwing it accurately. He is throwing it accurately. He's having a good game, like accurate-wise. But he has like 8 completions for 50 yards. 55. You know, so even on the passes they're throwing, they're just checkdowns. They're not doing anything with, like, the run after catch has been a real problem for Louisville this game. And hold up, let me get my charger for my Chromebook. But yeah. And it's a kickoff. The ball will not be returned. And yeah, USC ball. Because the problem is that, like, right here, Jake Plummer fumbled the football during a pass play. Got stripped. That led to a touchdown. You know, I mean, I'm not saying Jake Plummer is a bad quarterback. He's a great quarterback. He's had a great year. And he had a great game against Kentucky, so I can speak from experience. But, like, you got it. Yeah, good job. But anyway, here we go. It's a play action. Marsh checks it down to the running back, and he's going to take it for a gain of 12. That's a good game. That was good. That was good. Like, right there, even for Louisville, if you want to get the... I'm watching the game on. It's on Fox. So, you know. Hold up. Here you go, ball's thrown. Caught. Big gain. I mean, like, here's another thing I don't understand. This is USC's backup quarterback who's playing in this game, by the way. Moss. Caleb Williams opted out because he declared for the draft. He's having a great game. They're trusting him to make those throws. I don't think Louisville trusts Jake Plummer to make those deep throws because they keep checking it down. Every pass, it's a 3 yards, 4 yards, maybe 5 yards. You know, like, I'm going to do the math here. I mean, like, Jake Plum is barely throwing, I don't think he's thrown a single downfield pass, at least one that's been completed. Moss already has a bunch. I mean, like, yeah, well, we're about to go to half anyway. There's 30 seconds left. So, here we go. Second and 8. Maybe don't I'll let you out here in a minute. Oh, Moss under pressure. Got to get rid of it. He does. And it's caught. Touchdown. Miller Moss has 4 TDs. This little secondary is getting destroyed right now. That's the 4th TD of the half for a backup quarterback. That's wild. Come on, baby. Wow. Miller Moss just scored his 4th TD in the first half. That's wild. These are backup. And 3 of these have been in this quarter. So 19 seconds left. 27-14. The extra point will give them a 28-14 lead. It's good. 28 USC, 14 Louisville, 19 seconds left. My God. Texas A&M's playing Oklahoma State, by the way. What a play. Wow. Miller Mosh, Jesus. Louisville's secondary is getting demolished, dude. I mean, this is wild. Louisville's secondary is, like, getting destroyed right now. Miller Moss is 13 for 18 for 218 yards, and he's tied the Holiday Bowl record with 4 TDs. It's the first half, and he's a redshirt sophomore making his first career start, I'm pretty sure. This is wild. Oh, my God. This will be returnable. Returns it from about the 10. He's speedy. He's off to the races. 35. Gets down to the 39, 40-yard line. "13 seconds, 3 timeouts for Louisville. USC has 2, but that doesn't really matter for them because they're not going to use any. 28-14. USC has the lead. It's 1st and 10. And here we go. Jake Plummer, 1st and 10 from the own 40. They could make. Jake Plummer's 8 for 11 for 56 yards. So you see what I mean? They're not throwing deep balls with them. They're just checking it down. So now, here we go. That obviously the pass. And they tried to run a screen pass. And that ends the first half. It's a USC sack. And USC leads by 14, 28 USC, 14 Louisville. That's the score after 2. USC Louisville, though. They tried to run a screen pass. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm cheering for USC, but that's just so confusing to me. Why are you trying to run a screen pass? Just why? What do you gain from it? That's so weird to me. There's 13 seconds left. You got a good return. You're at your own 40. You got 13 seconds and all 3 timeouts. You decide to pass the ball and you want it. Like, I'm telling you, man, I don't think they trust Jake Plummer to pass the ball downfield. They don't trust him. I refuse to believe that they trust him. Like, right there, because, like, if they did trust him right there, they wouldn't have ran a screen pass. That's crazy to me, man. I can't, that's, wow. That's just wild to me, man. That's the thing, Dennis. They ran a screen pass. USC read it like a book, and he got sacked. He didn't get the screen pass off because all they're running are checkdowns and screens when they pass the ball. Like, Jake Plum, like he was trying to find the receiver. I don't know who it was because the play got read like a book. They saw it coming. They read it. They sacked him. That's not the O-line's fault. You can't really do nothing on that. Everybody's got to be in sync for that. I just don't, because every time they pass the ball, Thrash ain't playing. Thrash opted out. I think he declared for the draft, so he's out this game. He opted out. But that's another thing, too, man. Like, I understand that. Yeah, Jamari Thrash ain't playing. He opted for the draft. He's out. You didn't know that? I mean, I learned it through the broadcast, but yeah, he's out. He's not playing. He opted out. If it makes you feel any better, Caleb Williams for USC opted out too, which just Louisville's gave up 4 touchdowns to their backup. Here, I'll give you the rundown of what's happened. Caleb Williams and a bunch of others for USC opted out, so they're on their backup QB, Moss. Moss is thrown for 4 touchdowns, the backup in the first half. Jamari Thrash ain't playing because he opted for the draft and opted out, so he opted out of this game to avoid risking injury. Louisville has like 30 more rushing yards than passing yards because the only passing that they've done is screen passes and checkdowns. They've not thrown it deep, I don't think, once, or at least once that's been completed. And due to that, they're losing by 4, and their secondary just getting absolutely toasted. They're losing by 14 at the half. So, yeah. I don't really care too much for the halftime report, honestly. But, yeah. USC is leading 15th ranked Louisville, by the way. USC is 7-5 unranked. Louisville is 10-3 ranked 15th. Oh, yeah, your DBs have gotten cooked all game. Like, all game. First quarter wasn't as bad because the score was only 7-7, but at least when I tuned in. Now, I'm going to bring it up. I would say something about USC, but USC's played almost a perfect game. Besides for their, well, actually, USC does have one problem. Their run defense has been straight trash this game. Louisville, every time, that's what I don't get. Louisville's ran the ball on USC's throat, like, every time. They've run it down their throat. Like, it's been, like that running game has worked. But, y'all, every time you guys try to pass the football, you guys, either want a screen pass or you want a check down. So, you guys don't get enough yards because Jake Plummer's like 8 for 11. He's only thrown 3 incompletions, but he only has 55 passing yards. Because almost every single pass has either been a screen or a check down. Right there, they tried to run a screen and he got sacked for it. Like, I understand Thrash ain't playing. That's why they're maybe not going deep. But, like, you got to have some faith in your other receivers and your quarterback. Like, it's bad. It is bad. Like, it's actually bad. Like, they Another thing, too, is why I don't understand that screen. It was a kickoff, right? They kicked it off. Louisville returned it 30 yards from the 10 to the 40. So there was 30 seconds, or not 30, there was 13 seconds left, and you guys had all 3 timeouts. And y'all decided to pass the ball, so clearly you guys were willing to take a little risk, but they tried to run a screen. You know, you need maybe another 25, 30 yards to get a reasonable, at least a semi-okay field goal. Now, you couldn't run it there. If you would have ran the ball right there, then you would have been stopped and you guys probably would have just let the half go around. That's what I don't understand. But that's the thing, though. Like, you might as well have just ran the ball if you were going to run a screen pass 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That you didn't even get off because, like I said, USC's defense read it like a book and sacked them. Like, I ain't mad that they passed it at all. I'm a Kentucky fan, so, like, I'm enjoying this. But, like, well, I don't understand why you call a pass play. You're risking more of a turnover. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'll look at the halftime stats right now. I'll look at the halftime stats right now. Louisville is getting outpassed. USC has 218 passing yards. I'll wait for you, but yeah, I mean, Louisville's ran the ball down their throats like all game. Like all game. Like it's not even close. Like it's actually insane how these two teams have been polar opposite offensively when it comes to yardage on both. Yeah, but anyway. Still at the half, so it's yeah. But yeah, you're gonna cringe when you hear this. Passing wise, Louisville's getting outpassed. USC has 218 passing yards. Louisville has 60. So USC has 158 more passing yards. Rushing yards wise, Louisville has 123. USC has 23. Louisville has 123. USC has 23. Like, it's crazy. Like, USC is outpassing. Like, USC is outpassing Louisville by 158 passing yards, but are getting outrushed by exactly on the dot 100 rushing yards. Yeah. God, Virginia Tech destroyed Tulane. Jesus, 41-20. Military Bowl, dang. But yeah. 60 passing yards. Louisville has 60, not 63. And it's 60 to 18. So I don't understand why you're trying to... Like, I understand. Obviously, it sucks that you're getting outpassed by that much. And you'll want to get some of that back, obviously. But you have something that's working. USC's barely won the ball. USC doesn't have a running game. That's why they're passing the ball so much. Because obviously, if you have 23 rushing yards at half, you're probably not having a great game running the ball. But you have 218 passing yards, so you're going to pass the ball. With Louisville, they have 60 passing yards and 123 rushing yards, but they're trying to be balanced. No, go run heavy. I understand you're down, you're playing from behind, you want to pass the ball, run the ball. It's working. Running the ball on almost every play on the drive where they scored their second touchdown got them back in the game. And then the defense gave up another touchdown to USC. But anyway, yeah. I don't understand why what the point of trying, like, I'm not saying completely go away from the passing game. That's not what I'm saying at all. But go more run heavy, and if you're going to pass the ball, do what USC's doing. USC's has barely ran the ball this game, and they're doing more play action than Louisville is. And they have 23 rushing yards, and Louisville has 123. That makes no sense. The least dominant running team's running more play action pass plays than the team who has 2 times the running yard. Yeah. Well, the problem is, it's simple, man. They're trying to pass the ball. And their passing game's not been there. It's not. Like, they're completing almost every ball they throw, but it's for, like, no yardage, so it's not leading to anything. They're getting, like, no yards after catch. Every time they run the ball, they're getting like 4 or 5 yards. I mean, like, that's good. Take that. That's what I don't understand. Why they keep desperately trying to, like I said, I understand why they want to get the passing game going. I completely understand that. But it's like with USC. USC has 23 rushing yards, and they've ran a play action pass on a bunch of pass plays, and they have 23 rushing yards. Louisville has 123 rushing yards, and I've seen maybe 2 or 3 play action pass plays. And like I said, they haven't really led to anything. So, what? That just makes no sense to me. Why is the team who has 100 less rushing yards running the play action more and better? That makes no sense to me. And like I said, I'm a Kentucky fan, so I don't necessarily like Louisville. But I'll admit they're a great team, or they're at least a very good team. They've had a great season, besides for those 2 really bad losses, and then whether you want to count Florida State as a bad loss or not, it's up to you. Because Florida State is undefeated, but they were on their 3rd-string quarterback, so that's your choice. But yeah. Yeah. I still can't believe Florida State missed the college football playoff, though, now that I think about it. Like, that team, well, like I've thought about before, but being a Power 5 program and going 13-0 and undefeated and winning the ACC Conference Championship and still missing the playoffs is wild. Especially when two one-loss teams made it. Dennis, are you a Michigan fan or a Louisville fan? I think Alabama could pull off, but I just have a feeling Michigan's going to win. It'll be close, but like... Michigan. Yeah. Alabama's still... If Alabama can't get a deep ball going, then you guys are fine. That's the thing. Like, but people overestimate it with Bama. Like, you stop a deep ball attack, that's a lot of... I know I'm not saying they still can't put up 30 without the deep ball attack. They can. They just haven't done that often this season. You stop a deep ball attack with Bama, I think you have a really, really good chance of beating them. Or at least a higher chance than you would if you did it. Because Bama depends a lot on deep ball plays. Like, a lot. I watched quite a bit of Bama games this season, including the SEC championship with Georgia. And even in that game, they depended quite a bit on deep plays. Like, you stop the deep plays, you should be fine. But you can't allow, because they really don't have a rushing attack besides for Jalen Milroe. I mean, they I'm not saying their rushing attack's bad or anything, but like Jalen Milroe's the passing and rushing. Like, you just got to contain him in the deep plays. Only thing that I'm afraid of with Michigan is that Michigan, and even as a Michigan fan, you got to admit this, Michigan are not a good postseason team. They're just not. They've never really have been. They choke in the biggest moments. And Ohio State does too. Both of the teams do. But, like, when it comes down to the playoffs, if you guys make it there, when you make it there, you usually can't get the job done. So, that's what I'm concerned with them. I'm afraid they're going to let the pressure get to them. Because that has happened multiple times. I'm going to say this. That Texas-Washington game's interesting. I'm going to put it like this, though. This Michigan-Bama game's the natty, basically. Whoever wins, barring any, serious injury to the winning team, whoever wins this Michigan-Bama game, which, God forbid, a serious injury does happen, but, yeah, and you can mark my words on this. Barring any, legit serious injury, the winner of the Michigan-Bama game are going to win it all. At least that's my opinion on it. The winner of Michigan versus Bama, barring any serious injury to the winning team of that game, will win the natty. That's just how it's going to be. It's one of those years where all four teams are really, really good. I believe all four teams are beatable. But Bama and Michigan, I think, are the two. I'm not saying Texas can't beat Bama again. I'm not saying that because they have. And both teams are better than what they was, so that's interesting. But I think Washington's a bit overrated. I don't think Texas is overrated, but they're like Bama. They depend too much on explosive stuff, although they had a really good conference championship game. You know what's crazy? Oklahoma State versus Texas. In that conference championship game, the Oklahoma State frat party apparently killed an actual Longhorn on campus. That's wild. That's wild. I've never seen that. Yeah. Leading up to the conference championship game. Don't get 3 Fs. That's all I'm going to say to you. But anyway. Yeah, I'm a safety too, so. But anyway. God, can this game come back on? We've been in halftime for 15 minutes. Dang. Yeah, same. He's in. We need to see if we can get Cameron on. I'm probably not going to live stream us playing, but I do want to play after this. It's just I really wanted to watch this game. Because I've been kind of waiting. You want my God honest opinion? The final score of this game is probably going to be 42-17. Well, I don't see Louisville making a comeback here. Not with how they're playing. Coaching-wise, the play callings on offense been pretty bad. Defensively, your defense can't stop a nosebleed when it comes to the passing game. And that's rough for Louisville, too, dude. Louisville's losses has been to a 3-9 Pitt team, a okay but mediocre Kentucky team. No offense. Love UK. And a great Florida State team, but Florida State team was also playing their third-string quarterback. And now they're probably about to lose to a USC team who's on their backup quarterback. That'd be a rough 4 losses. 3-9 Pitt, 7-5 Kentucky, an undefeated Florida State team on the third-string true freshman quarterback, and a USC team on their backup. Do you got a UL hat? No, but I will show you what my dad got me for Christmas because he's a Louisville fan. a Louisville pity bank thing. I do got a UK. I got a UK beanie. I think. Well, I do think I have a UK hat. Actually, it's here somewhere. But I do got like a UL thing. So I got UK gloves too. So I just realized I probably need to get some new gloves because those gloves are pretty much done. Yeah, hold up. I'll try to find it because the game's about to start back. But I may be able to find it. Oh yeah, actually, my dad did give me this too for Christmas. Um, he got me a Kentucky scarf. And I'll try to show it off the best of my ability. Actually, probably need to turn it around so we get the best look at it. Actually, yeah, you see it has like the words on it and all that. Yeah. Yeah, 23 rushing yards. There it is. That's wild. 23 rushing yards, and you're running a play action line. Here, I'll give you a simple tip on it. There's three things Louisville needs to do. They need to have more deep passing plays. They need to get the run. They need to keep running the ball, run the football, and the secondary needs to step up because their pressure hasn't even exactly been bad this game. It's been the running. It's been the secondary that's really struggled. On at least the 3 touchdowns I've saw because I joined in the second quarter. But from what I've saw in the first quarter, it was like that as well. It's always like, or at least it's always for the most part the secondary that's been struggling. So, actually, need to put this back on. Yeah. 14:54 in the third, 6 seconds in. 1st and 10, they're at their own 21. Jake Plummer, guy out of in motion, the fullback, the ball's high. Play action pass, and it's a 5-yard completion. They've won a lot of those too. Now, the quarterback is injured. Jake Plummer is injured. Like, oh, they're going hurry up. Okay, Jake Plummer takes it. It's a play action again. Another short pass that's incomplete. I swear, I don't think they've thrown the ball over 5 yards downfield this game. And now it's 3rd and 5. 26 rushes, 14 passes. But they've ran like. But it's important to note, too, that, like. That's wild. Like, the passing game's got to get going here. 9 for 13, 60 yards. 3rd and 6. 0 and 25. Plummer hikes it. Drops back. Under pressure. Gonna scramble. Gonna try to run. He doesn't get it. Gets maybe 2 or 3. It's 4th down. Basically the same thing that's happened to the Louisville offense for the majority of this ball game. Just happened out there. Here we go. Ball's punted. Louisville had a punt blocked, by the way, as well. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God, Louisville, this guy just got ankles needed on aisle 9. Ankles needed on aisle 9. Jesus Christ. Ankles needed on aisle 9. I repeat, ankles needed on aisle 9. Ball at the Louisville 42, first and 10, 13:39 left to play in the third quarter. USC still leads by 14 by a score of 28-14. And here we go. What a return. That was electric. Ball's hiked. It's a run. Gain of 2, maybe. His ankles are gone. Yeah, like his ankle. My God. That was number 4 for Louisville, whoever that was. I'm pretty sure. A second and 8. 13 minutes left. Ball's hiked. Moss throws it. Caught. Wide open man. He's off to the races. And he is going to be brought down at the 6 or 7 yard line of Louisville. Carlson Valachi. Tied in. Wow. Ball's thrown. Picked off. And he's going to take it to the, and he's going, and he's going to take it. He's to the 40, 45, 50, 45, brought down at the 38. Dennis, you're a little ahead of me on your TV than mine. All right, are you guys, all right, you ready to see Louisville win 3 straight passing plays that lead to absolutely nothing, then punt the football again? What a play. What a play. Great play. Great play. Big opportunity for Louisville if they don't pass the ball 3 times in a row and punt it again. All right, they're at the 39-yard line of USC, first and 10, 12:24 left in the third. Ball's hiked. It's a handoff. And he's off to the races. And he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the USC 20. Just under 12 left to play in the third. 12 minutes. Here we go. Another handoff. And it's a gain of about 3. Under 12 minutes. So under 12 minutes left to play. Gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Here we go. That's usually not a good sign when Dennis is doing that. Here we go. Ball's hiked. They pass it. And the plum is taking off. Brought down flag. Yep, holding. That was holding, so 2nd and 12. Here we go. Ball's hiked. They pass it again. It was a bit of a play action. They throw it wide open. Caught. Brought down at the 2. There you go. Ball's hyped. Handoff. Touchdown. Second down. And touchdown Louisville, by the way, to Russian TD. Sorry, I was talking to somebody. Yeah, he got in. Yeah, 28 USC, 21 Louisville. That's the score. 7-point ball game. Louisville finally decided to go run heavy, and look what happened. I think that guy has 3 rushing touchdowns, by the way. That Louisville running back. I'm pretty sure he has 3 rushing TDs now. I'm checking. No, that's his second, I think. 28 USC, 21 Louisville. And that could be a momentum shifter, too, because that quarterback had 4 TDs before that and no picks. Buddy, come here. Lean in very close. Your DBs got 1 pick after allowing 4 touchdowns and getting burnt like they were prime Eli Apple. Don't give me that. You guys got 1 pick after turning into prime Eli Apple for 2 quarters. You still have a long way to go. You're still losing by 7. So, shush. Thank you. Oh, a line drive. So the ball's going to be returned to the 32, 33-yard line. But there's a flag. Even with the pick and the TD, though, the score is still 28 USC, Louisville 21. So there's still a bit of a way to go before Louisville can at least tie this ball game up. Ooh. And Louisville gets a penalty that's going to put US. Another thing, too, USC's had great. Damn, win. 9:38 left in the third. Jesus, man, we just got done with a. Cameron, you don't watch college football. But who's your favorite team? Bible and Cameron, that's our little secret. Gingham's. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get back to the game. This is a good game now. This is a good game now following that Louisville Russian TD. Dennis, you are ahead of me. Can you stop? I'm still like getting these ads. Like dang, bro. Louisville is playing a good game though. Yes, he is playing a good game. Like oh, we have him. So third down and 12. 9:20 left in the third. I was behind. Okay, third and 12. Moss is gonna throw it and it's caught. This Louisville secondary is getting absolutely destroyed right now. Like, oh my god. Oh, they're going hurry up. This Louisville secondary is not done like good at all in this game. Like they've had one pick and then that's been it. First and 10. Ball's hiked. It's going to be a screen pass. Caught 2 yards. Maybe. So. Dennis, you are ahead of me, okay? Dennis, you are ahead of me. Stop spoiling the game. Ball's thrown deep. Oh, that you gotta complete that. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god, I just saw the incompletion. That's an easy touchdown. Oh, you gotta complete that. Oh, that was terrible. Wow. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8, Louisville 36. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Some miscommunication there. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Gets the hike off. Timeout. I didn't get to see the sack. So 3rd and 8. Is it just me, or did another 3 seconds run off the clock after they called the timeout? Take me out by the moon. What is? Let's just go on the Texas A&M game. Oklahoma State 3 and I'm 17-6. Cameron, Jesus Christ. All right, 3rd and 8. I'm not looking at chat till the play is over. Ball's hike, drops back to the 45. It's a screen, has a clear way, goes up the field, gets it, spins, 1st down. 14 yards. Here we go. Handoff, no play action, check down. He'll get to the maybe 15. All right, I'm going to start a poll here. Who's winning. Oh, here you go, Moss under pressure, throws it, caught. Maybe got two. Yeah, he got two. Second, third and one. Tell me, who y'all think's winning the ball game? Here we go. Third and one. Ball's hiked. It's a handoff. Stuffed. Fourth and one. Well, okay, honestly, if I'm USC, I think I take the 3 here. It's risky, but you go up by 10. You know, if you got faith in your defense, that shouldn't be a problem if you're up by 10. It sucks. It'll give Louisville's defense a bit of momentum, but did he get that? He did. Wow. I think they were viewing it. Cameron, stop. I'm going to stop you right there. Oh. Cameron, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, good cut. And, oh, that's close. The ruling on the field was a first down, so it has to be. I think he got it. I think he got it, and even if he didn't, I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn it. And not there, he's not down. Not there, he's down. But I think he got it. Call on the field was a first down, so that's pretty huge for Louisville. First down. Oh. So first and 10 from about the Louisville 11.5-yard line. He drops back. That's to the end zone. Touchdown. Mossed again. Jacoby Lane, number 89. That's 5. And Louisville's secondary is just getting cooked, man. They basically double teamed them and everything. I mean, Louisville secondary is just besides for that one exception. Extra point up. That's good. 35. USC. 21 Louisville. And USC continues to take advantage of what's been a very, very poor performance from this Louisville Cardinals secondary. Cameron, stop making these jokes. Stop, please. 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 These dark humor jokes are gonna get you canceled. You two are messed up. You two are messed up. Should I bring in PlayStation chat? What do you mean by that, Cameron? Tell me. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Miller Moss, 20 for 28, 303 yards, 5 TDs, and a pick. Officially set the new DirecTV Holiday Bowl record for the most TDs in a single game. Yeah, besides for that one pick, the secondary's been cooked. I mean, they've technically forced 7 incompletions as well, but, they've also allowed 20 completions and 5 TDs, so. No, Cameron, it's not over. It's still in the third quarter. Why won't you stay with me? Why won't you stay with me? Won't you stay with me? Cameron, it's still in the third quarter, my guy. Like, dang. Okay? Like, dang. I'm trying to fix this because it sent me back a bit for some reason. Like, it sent me back a little. Whatever. I'll deal with it. 4:45 left in the third. 1st and 10. At the 28. I'll just have to deal with it being delayed. And it's a great run. 8 yards. Second and 2. Hikes it. Handoff. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. walk over. You're 3 downs ahead of me. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Ball's hiked. Another handoff. This is going to be a first and a lot more. He's off to the races. He's going to be brought down at the 38. $27. I think this running back for Louisville, I can't pronounce his name, may genuinely go for 200 rushing yards. I think he has like 140 right now. Like, there's a legit chance that he could go for 200 rushing yards. He's not quite there yet. He's not quite there yet. But he has 19 carries, 142 rushing yards, 2 rushing TDs. So, like, there's a legit chance that could happen. Louisville uses a timeout. Like, wow. Yeah, USC's defense has been cooked for a couple seasons now, a few seasons. It really has been. The thing is, USC's secondary's played a really good game. It's just their run defense, so really their front seven has been cooked. And even when passing the ball, when Jake Plummer holds on to the ball for more than 2 or 3 seconds, they're getting pressure. It's just that run defense has been cooked all year, and it's been completely cooked this game. And that's just being dead honest. But 1st and 10, Plummer, play action pass. See, under pressure, sack. Gonna stop spoiling it for me. And like I said, man, when they pass the ball, like this team has done a great job getting pressure, or has done a solid job getting pressure. It's just when it comes to the run defense, they've been completely cooked all game. Handoff. Good gain. 3rd down. But there's a flag. So I'm guessing this is the face mask we were talking about. First down. Yep, there's a face mask. Clear as day. Like I said, man, this Louisville running back is carrying this team right now. Really is. Like, this Louisville running back. What is this formation? What is this? What is this? It's an end around, and they get 5 yards, 6 yards. It worked, I guess. I've seen that before, but, like, it's okay. Normal formation now. 2nd and 4, down by 14, 35-21 USC. Just a little bit, just under 130 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Ball will be hiked. Handoff. He's taking off. Gain of 2. 3rd down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They are at the 11. It's a play action card. That's going to be a. I think he's short. I think that's 4th and inches. No, I think he's short. They need to review that. I think he's short. He may have barely gotten it, but they're going to need to review that. The call on the field is going to play a big part in this. I think he's short. Jake Plummer, 12 for 16 for 89 yards and at the very end of the 3rd quarter. Yeah, 4th down. By the way, being 12 for 16 for 89 yards at the very end of the 3rd is wild. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. 13 for 17 for 90 yards. Wow, okay. So the score after 3 is 35-21, 35 USC Trojans, 21 Louisville Cardinals. And Louisville will have a 4th and inches from about the USC 10.5 yard line. They kick off the 4th, down by 14, needing a touchdown. Oh, yeah, my dad for Christmas got me a lot of football cards. I like that. He got me like a bunch of these football cards. It was really good. I loved them. I love them. Isaac. And I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Isaac, that's his name. Excuse me, by the way. Like I said, ate dinner before this stream. Oh, by the way, let's talk about Josh Giggity. And that's the only name right for him because he rumors. No, I'll just say that. Look up Josh Giddey. And you'll see. Know it. Yeah. So tell me how you feel entering the 4th quarter? Down 14, have a 4th and inches. Needing a touchdown. You are at like the USC 10.5 yard line. I think you're just a little bit over the 11. So tell me how you feel. On one hand, you're down by 2 scores. You're down by 14. On the other hand, though, you're like, you got it. Who you got in the Super Bowl? Realistically speaking, I'm going to go with the the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the I'm gonna say the Eagles and who because Raven. I just feel like I have a feeling the Ravens are gonna pull something in the playoffs and they're not gonna make the Super Bowl. That's what I think. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go Dolphins Eagles. I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you if that happens to the Lions, because then you'll get to know my pain. Okay, so all right, how you feeling entering the 4th? 3 quarters in, down 14. Got the ball inside the 11 on a 4th and inches. This is a very interesting situation for Louisville. Yeah, because on one hand, you're down by 14, but on the other hand, you can instantly make this a one-score ball game, just like that, which is a situation a lot of teams are in, down 2 scores entering the fourth, but that is a situation Louisville's in. But on the other hand, though, your defense can't stop a nosebleed, and yeah. Fourth and 1. Here we go. I'm not reading chat. 4th and 1. Can they get it? QB sneak. He got it. I think he got it. It's going to be a first down. And just like that, the fourth quarter has started of the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. First and goal. Officially reached the 32nd mark of the fourth, so 14:30 left, just under. First and goal from the 9.5-yard line. And they want a QB draw, and they get it to the 6. Got boomsticked. Oh, I forgot to put my headphones back on. My fault. Second and goal, pardon me, from the 6-yard line. So here goes, second and goal from the 6-yard line of USC. Jake Plummer, 13 for 17 for exactly on the dot, 90 passing yards. It's a handoff. No, it's a play action. And he tripped. Probably would have been a touchdown, but he tripped after a gain of only 2 or 3. Third and goal. Under 13:30 left to play in the fourth. Jake Plummer did dislocate his right pinky finger. I will point that out. He did. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had to talk to my mom real quick. Third and goal from about the 4-yard line. And they use a timeout. And Jake Plummer's furious. Jake Plummer is mad as that's the second timeout they've been forced away. Texas A&M it was down 24-6 at the half, by the way, to Oklahoma State. So third and goal from the 4. I already went Dennis's comment, but whatever. It is what it is. Here we go. 13:01 left in the fourth. USC 2 timeouts, Louisville 1. Under pressure, incomplete. Nobody was open. I don't know what you was smoking, Dennis. Nobody was open right there. Like, nobody. Holding on the defense. Automatic first down. Yeah, that's a hold. You cannot do that. I don't know. I think it was. I thought it was a holding, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But here we go. Handoff. Give Isaac number 3 for himself on the game. Isaac Garindo. Okay. That's wild. Controversial holding penalty, but hey. That's like 148 rushing yards and 3 rushing TDs off 2021 carries on the game for him now. Crazy game. Crazy game.
Hey, bud. We'll be right back, okay?
Yeah.
We're just walking
Love
down
you.
the breeze. We'll be right back up.
Okay. Touchdown. 35-28, 12:51 left in the fourth. Mm-hmm. Maybe. That's wild. Only player in score history with 150 or more rushing yards, while also having 3 rushing touchdowns in a single bowl game. All right. Here we go, 20 for 28, 303 yards, 5 TDs, and a pick. A direct TV Holiday Bowl record for the most touchdowns in a single game, passing touchdowns. It's a run, stuffed at the line. Maybe got a yard if he was lucky. Isaac Jones. Oh, hold. They call a hold? No. Under 12:40 is going to be left in the fourth. Here we go. 153 rushing yards, 3 rushing TDs. That's Isaac's stat line for Louisville. Here goes, 2nd and 9 from their own 26. It's a handoff. Good run. Well, it looks like you got to depend on me. 12 runs for 32 yards, but 28 passes for 303 is absolutely wild. So here you go, 3rd and 3 from their own 32. Under 12 minutes left to play. They're 4 for 7 on 3rd downs. Receiver in motion. Throws it. Bullet pass. Caught. 1st and 10 USC, just short of their own 40 at their own 39. That'll bring us under 11:30 left in the 4th. That was a great catch. Good pass, but it was a great catch. So, actually bring us under the 11:20 mark here in the 4th. 35 USC, 28 Louisville. That's the score. All right, under 11:10. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 11:03 left on the game clock. Ball's hyped. Play action pass under pressure. He just spikes it in the ground. Incompletion. Clock stops. 10:58 left in the 4th. 2nd and 10. Here you go. Drops back to the 28-29. Nobody open. Has all day to throw. Gonna throw it deep. And it's almost picked off. Threw it to the sideline, incomplete, so clock will stop with 10:48 left to go. Riley almost had his 2nd pick of the ball game. Third and 10, own 39. Hikes it, drops back to the 30, under pressure, throws it, caught. Oh my God, what a spin move. I don't know if he was down. If he was down first, it's a gain of 12. If they say he wasn't down, it's a gain of 16-17. Either way, USC converted the 3rd and 10. He was under pressure immediately, but the secondary again. No, he's up. He's up, yeah. He was not down. So number 16 for USC will get him about 16, 17 yards. 10-10 left in the 4th. Play action. Throws it deep. And he's wide open. Touchdown. Make it number 6 for Miller Moss. And number 1 for Deuce Robinson. With exactly on the dot, 10 minutes left to play in the 4th. Deuce Robinson was wide open too. Deuce Robinson, great route, outran him, burnt him, turned him in some burnt toast, and then scored the TD. Oh, and that's roughing the passer too. They hit him late. Doesn't matter though, touchdown. 41-28, extra point will make it 42-28. As easy as it gets for him, it's good. So with exactly 10 minutes left to play in the 4th, 42-28, 42 USC Trojans, 28 Louisville Cardinals is the score. USC and Louisville secondary just continues to sell this ball game. Louisville secondary continues to just sell this. The front seven's been pretty good. Pressure stopping the run. The offense has put up 28 points, so they're doing their thing. It's really just this secondary that's struggling. And their passing game. I mean, I understand Jake Palmer has like a dislocated pinky finger, but still, man, there's no reason why like this passing game should not be doing its thing. Morris with 6 TDs is wild. Wow. Wow. So 10 minutes left. 42 USC Trojans, 28 Louisville Cardinals is the score. Quincy Wiley almost had that second pick, too. Here we go. There's 10 minutes left. Short kick. We return from about the 14, and he'll return it to the 31. 30-31. 6. Moss. Wow. 6 pass TDs. And Moss has broken the DirecTV Holiday Bowl record for the most TDs passed in a single game. He's broken the USC team record for the most passing TDs in a single ball game with 6. And he ties for the Pac-12 conference record for any quarterback ever for the most passing TDs thrown in a single game by a Pac-12 quarterback in a bowl game with 6. So he's broken the Holiday Bowl record, broken the USC team record, and ties for the Pac-12 conference QB record. That's for the most passing TDs in a single ball game. That's wild. Screen pass, throws it, caught. Good gain of about 7, maybe 6. Jake Plummer, 14 for 18, 92 yards. Under 10. That officially brings us under the 10-minute mark here in the fourth, 2nd and 3. They're at about their own 38. Jake Plummer hikes it. It's a handoff. Isaac takes it, and he's going to be brought down at the 46. Press it. Here we go. Jake Plummer going to throw it, check down. He does have a dislocated finger, so that explains why they're throwing it low and check down so much. But still, I'm sure he can throw it more than 5 yards downfield. But that's a game 9. 2nd and 1, under 9 minutes left to play. USC still leads by 14, 42-28. Here we go. 17 seconds left on the play clock. 8:30 left in the game clock. It's another handoff, and it's another good run. 1st and 10. Right up the gut, like the announcer said. Gain of exactly 10 yards. And yeah. Here we go. It's a handoff. That one ain't a great run. It's 2 or 3 yards, maybe. That'll bring us into 8 minutes left in the fourth. They got to get this offense going faster, though, because they are wasting a lot of time. So plenty of time with rushing yards. Louisville has 222. USC has 32. But USC also has something like 400 passing yards. So Louisville's like 110. So Louisville's ran the ball a whole lot better than USC. USC's passed the ball a whole lot better than Louisville. Louisville only has one timeout, too, by the way. USC has two, so. Play action. Jake Plummer. Nobody. Under pressure. Delivers a nice juke. Gets the ball off. Gets gain of 15. Down at the 20. USC's 20, I should say. Here we go. Under 7 minutes left in the fourth. 14-point, 42-28 ball game in USC's favor. 5 seconds left on the play clock. It's 1st and 10. Plummer drops back to the 28. Throws a screen. It's caught. Going to be taken to the 15-yard line. Gain of 5. Or gets to the 14, so it'll probably be a gain of 6. No, they'll say 5. So under 6:30 left. 2nd down. Here we go. 2nd and 5 from the USC 15-yard line. Plummer hands it off, and that one's stuffed. What a play. Loss of 3, if not 4. And they'll say 3. 2 or 3. So 3rd and 7, 7.5, give or take. Bayer Alexander looked like a bear just took him to the ground. 3rd and 7, 7.5. They're at about the USC 17.5, 18-yard line. And it's 3rd and 7 with under 6 minutes left to play in the fourth. Actually, there's going to be just under 5:40 left to play in the fourth. 1 timeout for Louisville, down 14. USC 2 timeouts up 14. He drops back, throws a short pass. It's caught. He's going to be brought down after a gain of just 1. So it's 4th and 6 under 5:30 left in the fourth. I mean, let's be honest. USC gets to stop here. The game's probably over. That's just how it's going to be. 4th and 6, and they got to go for it. Jake Plummer dislocated his finger, and they've only thrown short passes, so that's obviously a concern. But I still think they should have been throwing more bigger passes, like 10, 15 yards. You don't have to throw 1 or 2 yards every time. But I understand dislocated finger, all that. Here we go. Jake Plummer drops back to the 25 on 4th and 6, throws it short. It's caught. He tripped. It was 4th and 6. The ball was caught. It's a gain of 5, and it was 4th and 6. They won't get it. But here's the thing: he caught the football, brought it in. He probably would have scored a touchdown. He had so much room that not just would he got the first, he would have got the touchdown probably. But instead, he tripped and fell a yard or 2 short. And that's probably game because there's 4:48 left in the fourth. Still a 14-point, 42-28 ball game. Louisville only has 1 timeout, and USC has 2. So, yeah. That's probably game. He caught it, and he should have easily got the first, but he tripped and fell. And when he caught it, like, he just couldn't keep his balance. And he tripped to like a gain of, I think, 5. I don't think it was 4. I think it was 5 yards. And he just came up a yard short. That's a tough way to go out. Yeah, that's probably a game. That is probably a game because there's 4:48 left, and they're down 14 with one timeout. And USC just got the ball back. USC got really lucky, man. He caught it, and I guess he couldn't when he went down after he caught it. He tripped. He tripped because when he came down with the ball, he couldn't get his feet stable enough or whatever, and he tripped and fell a yard short. And I think it was only a yard. I don't even think it was 2. I think it was 1. Here we go. 1st and 10 from about their own 11. It's a handoff. It's USC's ball, by the way. Like I said, I don't think he got a yard. Miller Moss, 6 passing TDs today. That's a DirecTV Holiday Bowl game record, a USC bowl game record, and ties the Pac-12 bowl game record in its history for the most TDs a Pac-12 quarterback has thrown in any bowl game. Ties it. That's wild. Here we go. 2nd and 9. It's a high snap. It's a handoff. And he got the first. He's gone. No, he's not going, but he's going to be brought down at the 48. Big run, gain of 37. And if Man, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. There's another handoff from Jones. Under 3 minutes left, 42 USC Trojans, 28 Louisville Cardinals is the score. 2:45 left in the 4th, 2nd and 10. At about their own 49 or 48.5 yard line. They're just kind of running the clock down. They still have 2 timeouts. Not like they'll use them. Louisville has 1 that they're going to be forced to use. Only 1 timeout. It's another handoff. That one's stuffed. Lost 2 or 3 yards. Going to bring us into 2:30. And Louisville uses their final timeout with just 2:26 left in the 4th, and it's going to be a 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13 for USC. So 2:26 left in the 4th, 42 USC 42 USC 28 Louisville is the score. And Louisville just used their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Here you go, near the end of the game. 2:26 left in the 4th. 42 USC, 28 Louisville, still the score. And USC will have a 3rd and 12, maybe a 3rd and 13, and Louisville just use their 3rd and final timeout. So, yeah. So Louisville gonna probably finish 10-4, losing 3 of their last 4 games, which is actually no. You know what I just realized? Louisville's gonna finish 10-4 on a 4-game losing streak because they were 10-1 entering the game against Kentucky. Then they lost to Kentucky. Then they lost to FSU, Florida State, 16-6, and they're losing by 14 right now with 2:26 left on no timeouts, and it's 3rd and 11. So yeah, you don't throw it; you just run the ball because you're gonna run the ball and you're gonna bring it under 2 minutes. They have no timeouts. All you have to do is play good football for another minute, and you win. Ball's hiked, handoff, juke move, gain of about 8 or 9. That's 4th and 2, 4th and 3. I could see USC going for it, in my opinion, though. You just punt it here. Don't risk anything. Well, actually, you run the clock all the way down. Take the delay game, or you could just call your timeout, whatever you want to do, which would stop the clock with 1:30 or 1:36. Yeah, I was actually, or 1:39. It would stop it at 1:39 or 1:40. $1:39 left in the 4th. 42-28, 42 USC Trojans, 28 Louisville Cardinals is the score. Like I said, there's 1:39 left. Louisville has 0 timeouts. USC just used this second, so they still have 1 left, but that's probably going to be the only timeout they use. Yeah, I think Bama could win. Bama may actually have the advantage, but I'm going Michigan. And I'm going to go Michigan by a final score of 34 to 31 to, I was thinking 31-27 or 34-20. I'm going to go 34-31. Michigan wins off game-winning field goal. That's what I'm going to go off with. Could be the other way around. Bama may win by 10, or I can see Bama winning by 20. But I'm going Michigan. I just think Michigan, this is their year. Here you go, punt. Oh, nice juke. Oh, they 1:32 left in the 4th. Well, that was so 7 seconds taken off the clock. 1:32 left in the 4th. 42 USC, 28 Louisville is still the score, and it's a 1st and 10 from their own. Where are they at? First and 10 from their own 13. Jake Thomas 20 for 24 for 130 yards. They're down by 14. They need a quick score and an onside. That's their only hope at this point. This game looks about over, but we're going to keep watching until the very end. No timeouts. 1:32. 1st and 10 on 13, needing 2 TDs. Here we go. Jake Plummer drops back to the 6. Throws it short. Caught. Fumble. Game. So congratulations to the USC Trojans as they are officially going to be the 2023 DirecTV. Okay, sorry. So 42-28, 42 USC Trojans, 28 Louisville Cardinals is going to be the final score. They had 23 players opt out and to play for the draft or into the transfer portal, by the way. But anyway, yeah, so 42-28, 42 USC Trojans, 28 Louisville Cardinals. Louisville will cap off their season, finishing 10-4 and losing the last 3 games. USC will finish 8-5 on the year, pulling off a pretty huge upset. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 DirecTV Holiday Bowl champions are the 8-5 USC Trojans, who defeated the 15th ranked Louisville Cardinals to get there. So go ahead and do my little thing here. Game's over. So yeah. 42-28. That's the final score. USC, great game. Their defense did really good. Their offense obviously was amazing. Miller Morris, 6 TDs, broke a Holiday Bowl record, broke a USC team record, and tied for a Pac-12 conference QB record in its last year of existence too, which is crazy. But anyway, but yeah, congratulations to the USC Trojans for winning the 2023 DirecTV Holiday Bowl over the Louisville Cardinals. Thank you guys. But yeah, that's why I'm going to end this stream. There was a lot of problems. I mean, we'll go through it here. Louisville, for a couple of drives, they had tried to go away from the running game. The quarterback dislocated his finger, and they just kept trying to check the ball down. So, well, I guess they had to. So that was pretty limited. Not even the defense as a whole. It was mainly just the secondary that got absolutely cooked and destroyed all game from the very first quarter to the very end. Obviously, Miller Morris having 6 TDs as well. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna end the stream. Once again, congratulations to USC for finishing the year 8-5 and winning the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. I hope Kentucky can finish their season 8-5. And yeah, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with another stream or video. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. And once again, congratulations to USC. Louisville still had a great year. Finished 10-4, just ending on a 3-game losing streak. Try to build off this season. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Congratulations to the USC Trojans. And yeah, bye guys.